YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage here, bringing you some Total War Rome 2 action. And this is going to be another online battle where I take Epirus against Rome. My opponent recognized me and said that he just gotten done watching some of my videos, so I appreciate that. And here he gets to find himself in one. And he gets to participate in what I think is going to be an interesting video in the sense that it'll teach me some more lessons about this pike army that I toyed with in the last video. And some of you may, again, be thinking, Heir, why are you still toying with pikes? These guys aren't that good. Just use the sword units. And it's like, I know, their sword units pretty good. They're not bad to use. What you're going to find about Heir is that his personality is a bit different in the sense that if everybody else is doing something, chances are I'll do something different just for the sake of doing something different. Which is funny because, you know, it may make you think like, oh, Heir's a guy who doesn't like to follow the rules. No, I'm just a guy, I guess, who isn't really influenced by the social trends around himself. So in any case, yeah, I'm a bit of a strange cookie in that regard. So I've got 5 pikemen, 2 royal peltists, 6 standard archers, 2 mercenary Italian spearmen, 2 aspis cav, 2 Italian mercenary Italian cav. My opponent has a Numidian cav, 2 war dogs, I believe 3 Avocati cohort, an eagle cohort, and a Hastati, and then he's got 4 legionary cav and a Saki Equite. So I've got a cav advantage if I use it right. And my infantry should be able to hold its own because he's pretty badly outnumbered. So it really shouldn't be a big issue, but if you want to get a little foreshadowing going on, you might notice that Heir's pikemen don't much look like pikemen, and it's because Heir doesn't have them in pike formation. Not in pike formation, hint hint. Keep an eye on that. So Heir's about to demonstrate to you a major weakness of a pike army. Yeah, I got my archers every now and then turning a volley loose on these Numidian cav when they stray too close, because I can turn and fire pretty quickly and kill some of them. And I'll keep pushing forward, as if my pikemen were in pike formation. Yeah, probably really shouldn't have taken this fight, but I didn't want my aspis cav to get charged from behind. I mean, they'll pretty handily win this fight against the legionary cav. However, it's going to be a pretty even fight, if not in the favor of legionary cav against my mercenary Italian cav. And then here he brought his other unit out of hiding. And he's going to pull it into the back of this aspis cav. If I were him, I would have probably just bypassed that situation, because my aspis cav would probably beat both of those units head on. Now over here, watch this. I charge his 2 cav units, get a clean counter charge on both, and the engagement goes. And I want you to see my pikes get charged in the center. Duh. I mean, I've been foreshadowing that. But I want you to see what happens here, because this is an important lesson to be aware of. You'll notice that my guys are fighting. They're handily winning the fight. This legionary cav's getting destroyed. These guys, on the other hand, are probably losing the legionary cav. And look right here, my opponent pulls through. And his men pull through really easy, which is not always happening for me. Charges through, drops a Draco, and then just hits all of my archers and keeps his downhill momentum going and just starts racking up kills. All the while, my aspis cav don't even follow him. So, this is something I'm seeing more and more often, is that people will just pull through your unit and go on to another attack, and if you're not paying attention, you'll lose track of their unit, and by the time you're able to catch up to them, damage is done. It's too late. So all my skirmishers are gone, and with my men screwed up not in pike formation, this battle's pretty much over. Now, I have nothing against my opponent, but to be honest, I'm not a big fan of this pulling through stuff. There is a penalty on it. Like, so when he pulls through, he is going to take losses. It's not like in Shogun 2 where pulling through actually helped you by a morale penalty. It doesn't do that in Rome 2. And so he did take some losses. The only reason I don't like it is because my unit loses its attack order. And because of that, an enemy unit can slip through, and once you do get pulled out, if your opponent's not able to micromanage that, then you're going to lose track of it. And it kind of gets to be a little bit annoying that I would need to keep up with micro moves to watch where people are pulling through. It's not against the rules, and I'm not bashing someone to do it. I'm just saying that I don't much enjoy it. I've had to do it a few times myself, though. And I even tried it in this battle, trying to pull this aspis cav through, but apparently I didn't do so well. I go over here and do get into his archers and cause some pretty serious damage. But that downhill charge he had going really gave him the damage he needed. And then when I try and pull through right here, my men just get inexplicably stuck. And just keep getting stuck and don't do a very good job of chasing his archers. There they go. See, they got stuck again and turned around. And they just keep getting stuck, and these velites are going to end up ripping them apart. You can see over here an Avocati cohort is a clean trade for a what you call it, for a, oh crap, why can't I, royal peltist, which is annoying. An Avocati cohort doesn't have the encourage ability, And to be honest, I think one-on-one the Royal Peltus would tank this out, but he's got Velites and Auxiliary Archers here pouring in some fire, plus he brings in his General. I do think you would win, but it would be more cost-effective for the Avocati cohort. No, so good game to my opponent. I mean, even though it's not something that I particularly enjoy, his pull-through move here to get my archers was the right move, because clearly it helped him win the battle. Now, if I would have been in pike formation, it would have made the battle a little more challenging for him. But that move right there probably would have tilted it in his favor anyway. So I hope you all enjoyed this one. So I think one of the lessons learned here is you got to keep an eye out in today's Total War Rome 2 battles for people choosing to pull through like that. It happened to me a few battles ago where I was playing as... I don't remember who I was playing as, but they pulled through my cavalry and got straight to my archers when I was playing against Galatia. So it's just something that people are going to do nowadays, and you got to keep an eye on it. As soon as you see one of their units pulling through, just give another attack order, and your unit should follow it, and probably would decimate it pretty badly. But your unit will lose the attack order if you do that. But anyway, hey, lesson learned here. Remember that pike formation button. It's kind of an important one. And keep an eye on your enemy's units. Don't let your micro falter. Good game to my opponent. Thanks for playing one with me, and HeirofCarthage signing off for now.